live once again. Alrighty. I believe. Alright, let's just get in. Gotta get used to this setup here. Bunch of things in my way here. Okay, so as you can see, and we are live once again. I'll just say thank you for anybody that. Alright, let's just get in. Gotta get used to this setup here. Joining my stream because I'm trying to. Trying to be a little bit more consistent about a bunch of things in getting online here streaming. Okay, so as you can see, and we are live once again. I don't have a camera that's kind of facing alright, let's just get used to this setup here. Joining my stream because I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent about getting online here streaming. There it is. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just basically trying to get used to I don't have a camera that's kind of actually just the whole setting up and being ready and prepared to broadcast. There's always a lot of things to do, and I'm trying to, I guess, be a little bit overly prepared and try a couple of different things. And I found recently, I found out how to broadcast from. I'm just basically trying to get used to, and basically using the same app that I setting up and being ready had broadcasted before. I believe it's called a lot of things to do. I'm trying to be a little bit. Basically set that up on your phone, try set that up with different things, and recently, I think it's in there. I found out how to broadcast from. I'm just basically trying to get used to, and basically using the same app that I setting up and being ready had broadcast. The screen is being broadcast. I guess it's being streamed up to a specific be a little bit. Basically set that up server phone, try set that up with different things, capture it, and recently, I found out how to basically, I'm just basically trying to get used to, and saw another artist basically using the same app that I set up and being ready had broadcast. The screen is being broadcast. You can watch a couple of videos of people be a little bit, basically set that up right here, try set that up with different things, capture it. And recently, it's basically, you can get that on Amazon. I'm just basically trying to get used to. I saw another artist. I've also been able to use the same app that I set up and being ready to broadcast. The screen is being broadcast. You can watch a couple of videos. It doesn't be preview is not live. Basically set that up right here. Try to capture the phone. And recently, it's basically get that on Amazon. I'm just basically trying to get used to. I saw another artist. I've also been able to use the same app that I set up and being ready to broadcast. The screen is being broadcast. You can watch a couple of videos. It doesn't be preview is not live. Basically set that up right here. Try to capture the phone. And recently, it's basically get that on Amazon. Basically trying to get used to. I saw another artist. I've also been able to use the same app that I set up. So here we go. Broadcast. The screen is being broadcast. You can watch a couple of videos. It doesn't tell you what we're doing. Basically set that up right here. Try to capture the phone. And recently, it's basically get that on Amazon. Basically trying to get used to. I saw another artist. I've also been able to use the same app that I set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that up right here. Set that up to capture and restart this. Get that on Amazon video. So another artist, I've also been able to do the same set up. So here we go. Broadcast the screen and you can watch a couple of videos and tell you what we're doing. Okay, just set that over here. Secure another artist. I've also been able to start plastic third parts to see me. Okay, just set that over here. I've also been able to start plastic third parts to see me. Okay, just set that over here. I've also been able to start plastic third parts to see me. Okay, just set that over here. I've also been able to start plastic third parts to see me. Okay, just set that over here. I've also been able to start plastic third parts to see me. One of them's out. For some reason, I guess I had two going on, and the problem is I won't be able to tell unless, let's see, we can turn the volume up on one of them and listen. You. For some reason, I guess I had two going on, and that's what it was, man. Oh wow, I feel like an imbecile. So the beginning of that video was kind of ruined. All right. See, these are the really weird things about streaming that you just can't prepare for, I guess. I've been up for a while this morning trying to start this and get this together, and all the time had been spent on testing out the microphone, the camera, this and that. Okay. So I hope that's better. If anybody's there, let's see. Just have to turn up. Which one? It's here. I've been up for a while. Okay, this morning. Seems like it's working, and I just noticed I got the 15% on the phone. We're gonna have to charge the phone next time. All right. Okay, so on this end we'll do the sleeve. Like I said, I'm going to end up having to watch out where I lay it down, because I may lay it into the screen printing ink. That wouldn't be a good look. I don't want it in an unnecessary place that I don't want it. Butter that toast. Okay. I said up higher. This is about where the black is going to start, because I have an idea. I think I'm not going to make full black. I'm going to end up doing like buildings maybe on the sleeves as well. We'll have to see. We're not there yet. Okay. Try to make the pattern as random as possible as well. This stuff is so thick, it's definitely going to have to see, I got some on the sleeve already, but that's all right. I'll just hit it with it's going to be where the black is. All right, you know what I want to start in my videos, because I keep meaning to I wanted to make an Instagram page for this, but I want to talk about movies while I'm painting, I suppose, or any kind of entertainment that you end up ingesting while you're being creative, because I'm a big fan of that. I have a tendency to really have to have some good content in the background, and most of the time it has to be something that I've already watched before, because it really helps keep your concentration on the project as opposed to watching the source of the TV or wherever you're watching it from. I could just sit there and listen to it, and probably should be listening to maybe some more audio books, and but like I said, I really enjoy having some form of entertainment in the background as opposed to just music, and because during the stream you have to have a little bit of ambiance, I work with these instrumental streaming stations off of YouTube. Those are really good. Okay, so randomness there, randomness in the front pockets here. Oh, I probably should have protected the buttons. I don't know if that's going to dry, but we'll end up seeing what will happen with that. It'll more than likely flake off of the buttons, but on the jacket it's gonna be nice. So as I said, with the application of this white is just so that you have some contrast and variation in the color once I apply it and I spray it on there. The white will have a lot of highlights to it that are kind of patchy. To be honest, I don't know how high I need to go. Okay, so this phone may die very soon. I'm hoping that it will stay on while I airbrush some of this color on. I still have to do the black bottom border here, and we may, let's see, may need to put some more here. I don't know. Looks pretty good. I think that's good. I can't tell. A little extra dab will do. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Okay, now let's go for the black. All right, so I kind of pre-made this black. I need another canvas piece. There we go. All right. Okay, so here's the piece for the black. So yeah, that's I'm really angry because I right before I started the stream, I tested everything, and I suppose there's some weird stuff that you never really kind of know what's going to happen when it happens when it comes to streaming. Oh, so with this black paint, I just wanted this to be understood and known that I'm using this is almost like an acrylic mix that I got from oh, it's a satin enamel. It's a primer, paint and primer. So with that, let's see that there. It's a Home Depot, something bare, Home Depot. So what I did was I mixed in there Textile medium. Name of that brand is, oh no, oh, Ceramcoat. Ceramcoat. Okay, so we're just going to keep applying this. So the fabric stuff that's mixed in here, the textile medium stuff should help it bind to the fabric here, and I'm gonna pray it doesn't wash out. No, in all instances, once this is heat pressed, we should be all right. Primarily because I'm going to also put a darker, another layer of black paint on this, airbrush wise. You know, like I said, I still haven't figured out. I think I may do the city on the sleeves. We'll see. It's going to take a while for this to dry. I didn't anticipate this. So mentioning the movie stuff again, once again. I'm currently, yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting because I would like to know if I watch a video down the road, I'm like, oh, okay, what was I watching at that time? I happened to just recently pick up this morning Raised by Wolves, or you know, I just kind of found that in the queue and I was like, what is this? And it happened to be a nice science fiction story. I believe it has some relation to Isaac Asimov, and I haven't really looked into it that much, all the details, but really enjoying it so far. So good. I know Ridley Scott has his hand in it, and it's very coincidental that I was looking up some Alien Prometheus videos, and yeah, I guess, I don't know, somehow I noticed this one. I was like, alright, I gotta give this one a watch. And super entertaining. Okay, like I said, I got to be careful. Layout, placement. I think that's good. Alright, just one small area to do, and then we're going to place it onto the canvas area. So if I continue to stay online or make some more videos today, I have a couple of other projects to start, and that's kind of focusing in on my internet the store, and building out some products, and getting all of the ins and outs of that together, because it's currently not, it's in a, you know, a very fledgling stage, and I have to just put the effort into it. And you know, one great thing I like about these videos is that kind of has you know, streaming kind of gives you that opportunity to kind of not worry about editing, one, sitting there and trying to edit a video, but two, gives you that, you know, point of reference, like I said, of time. If you're talking, you know, and having a conversation, you know, you can down the road pinpoint, you know, what you were doing, what you were watching, what was interesting at that moment. I think that's kind of also important when you're creating something, is to talk about the influences and the you know, all of the information, I guess, that you're taking in to make this work. So, oh, I gotta make sure that my hands are very clean touching this. Gloves is something that I'm going to have to get used to using or wearing. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? Hope I didn't go too high with that. Should have left it a little bit lower. Alright, let's put this on the board. Let's see how it works. That looks like a complete mess. Okay. And I'm going to move this out of the way. So, in my shop I have limited space, and my cart, like my table, also have a lot of supplies down there and sneakers and stuff that I'm going to customize and mess around with. one thing that I really wish I had in this shop was an actual sink. One day. Alright, so one of the things that I feel like I'm going to have to do is I'm going to end up having to wait till it really dries. But I want to kind of illustrate the idea of what I'm going for. The black already. Oh, let me move the camera. That'd be a smart idea. Okay, lighting is another thing that I noticed that is very necessary. I don't have it well lit in here. So if you hear me dropping out every once in a while, it's because I'm kind of looking at the previews. I'm looking at the monitors that I have both of this, the stream running on, and a view of Facebook, so I can kind of see what's going on live there. Alright, so maybe I have to move this camera up here. There we go. Alright, so I'm going for just a kind of a complete black down here at the bottom. And as you can see, the patches of black are going to stand out. And it's going to be a bit blotchy. I feel like I think I want to leave a little bit of the, moving up towards the top, we're going to leave some of that denim. But the bottom edge is completely black, yeah. So I want to be consistent. If she rolls up her sleeves, you got some black in there as well. Oh yeah. The one thing about this is I'm making a mess. That's alright. Art is supposed to get messy. That's right. If I don't like the, I may go back and clean these buttons off. Who knows? A couple of things you end up forgetting when you first start. So many things that you're thinking of to do, and then there's the stuff in between that you're just like, whatever. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is how far trying to make this orange. I don't want it to be So that's just the first application of that orange. I'm gonna try to make it a lot. I'm thinking. I was thinking before maybe I should just mix up a better orange, because this is a very bright orange that. What I'm going to end up doing is muting it down with the white. Like that. And I don't know how far I'm going to, extend that pattern, or that ombre, or the gradation. So like I said, in here, and see, this is like a big problem, is it's all over my hands, and touching the paint itself, it's very, it's going to start getting everywhere where I don't really want it to be. So I think at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit. I need to let it completely dry, and kind of before I start working with the orange, because I'm just going to end up messing it up with my hands being all gooked right now. And they're not gooked, they're dry, but there's, whenever you touch the screen printing ink, it's not completely dry, so it's getting on my hands, and then if I touch a black area, I don't want to do that. Alright, so we're going to cut this one off right here and say, I guess look out for the continuation video, part 2 of this jacket. It's going to be an NY strong theme, and I have landmarks and some goodies that I'm going to be airbrushing in the next video. So, smash that like, smash that subscribe button, and look forward to joining me again while I get this streaming stuff figured out, and hopefully start bringing you some more of the projects that I'd like to do. There's going to be some digital art. Definitely we're going to be doing some brush artwork painting. We can get that in focus there. This is my little canvas working area. And like I said, I'll do a lot more showing of the shop. I have a bunch of ideas for videos planned. We just have to get to them and get the work completed. So appreciate anybody for stopping in. Don't forget to check out all my other links on Linktree /airmarkable, and you could find a lot of my Instagram pages, my Venmo. Tip me if you feel like it, or that's where you can just send money once I start taking orders and stuff. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna review this video and see where I went wrong, where I went wrong, and improve on the next one. So like I said, thanks for joining me. Grab something to eat. Alright, yeah. I gotta figure out a little signing out ritual, I suppose. But there it is. Another stream. Alright, so we say see you soon.